What's going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you a quick video on how you guys can get out of your fire station faster when the tones drop. As always, if you enjoy what you see, please feel free to leave a rating. If you did not enjoy what you see, then also leave a rating, and please tell me why below in the comments. So, tip number one I have for you guys is, where are you keeping your stuff at night when you sleep? So, I'll just give a prime example. So, before I go to bed at night, I keep all my clothes, my radio, my keys, sunglasses, I keep everything in a dedicated spot. Why is that? So when the tones drop at 4 in the morning, I can easily just slide out of bed and I can see that everything is right there in my line of sight. Sometimes I sleep with my socks on and I wear my slip-on boots and I can just pull my jeans up, click the belt, and then grab my radio, my keys, my phone, and I'm ready to go. So if you start doing something like that, I promise you, you will ensure that you will get out of your house faster. With that being said, tip number two I have for you guys is, how are you parking your vehicle? So if you park your vehicle in a garage or in a driveway or on the street, which direction are you parking? How are you parking? If you park facing into your driveway, why would you not back into your driveway? Why would you not back into your garage? That's why all of our trucks are backed into the bays, so that you can easily just get in them and drive off. Why would you not do that for your personal vehicle? So I promise you, because we all do it, we rush out of the house, we jump into the vehicle, and when you're backing up, you might not always be paying attention, whether it might be a dog or let alone a human life, or just another obstacle that you won't see. What if you hit that? It would just make more sense if you would back into your spot compared to just pulling straight in, right? So, tip number three I have for you guys is, this is for my winter viewers who deal with winter weather, so like frost, snow, anything like that. So this winter, I purchased a tarp specifically made for windshields that clip onto my mirrors, and I can lay the tarp across my windshield and it prevents frost from freezing over and snow accumulating and just water. And so whenever I run out in the middle of the night, I can just take the tarp off, I can throw it somewhere, and then my windshield is perfectly clean, ready to go, so I don't got to sit there and scrape on a defrost or shove all the snow off the windshield. So it's just all about that time, being able to get in and go. So I've noticed that this winter it was a huge help to me, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody. So tip number four I have for you guys is, know where your gear is. So I'd say at least a couple times a week, just depending on how many calls we usually run within that week. I'll come into the station and I'll just come and check out, I'll make sure my gear's in the same spot, I'll make sure I have all my stuff, my gloves are in my pockets, all my gear is actually mine because I label all my stuff. And you guys might sit there and laugh at that, but it is very easy for stuff to get, accidentally misplaced, or someone else pick it up on accident, or and very forgetful sometimes too. You can easily leave something somewhere. And if you constantly, if you can come in and make sure that everything is right there in your dedicated spot ready to go and set up the way you want to, and how you can make sure you can just get in and go, I promise you that will make a big difference in your response time too. So, my last and final tip I have, tip number 5, is start your vehicles. So, if you guys notice in some of my videos, one of the first things I do whenever I come into the station is I start our vehicles. Usually, 9 times out of 10, if we're going to take a diesel truck, I will start the diesel truck. And this is more useful for winter areas, I guess, because usually 9 times out of 10, if you let a diesel vehicle pre-run for a little bit, most of the time the vehicle will run better. And majority of our trucks are diesel operated, diesel engines, and so you always just want to make sure you let them run for a second, let them build the air pressure, especially if they have ABS brakes. Just let them fill the air tanks. I mean, just let them have a little run time. Let them idle for a second, because the longer they have the idle, the odds are the better they're going to run. So that's the 5 tips I have for you guys. I appreciate you all watching. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to comment down below. And that's just regarding any questions whatsoever. It doesn't even have to be anything about this. Like I said, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.